Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Misao, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Misao's Dream Journal. Today we got an interesting dream, it has to do with a lot of things. So to start off, it's basically me and my family, we're taking a vacation somewhere. Now, I don't know where this place is, but actually I think it's yeah, I went to Cape Cod recently, and of course now I'm back home. But yeah, for the purpose of this dream, I think, yeah, we went to Cape Cod, and I'm at this place, and so yeah, we're there. And apparently this place is connected to, I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, it's SEKAI. And so there are multiple songs that I'm making while also doing tasks, it's me and it's my group. However, there's a difference. The group is me and a few friends from the fandom that I'm with, which is Music Expansion at 25 o'clock. I don't know where my family is now, which is a bit concerning, but okay. And so I'm with my group, I'm doing these tasks, and while doing these tasks, I'm making songs for the group. And my group mates are also doing the same thing. I guess that's our goal here, to make a few songs. Yeah, so I make about 3 songs, which I'm like, and these tasks are like one after another, and they're like not that long, so I don't know where I'm getting the time to make like 3 songs in the span of like 5 minutes. But yeah, so it's that time, and then we learn that this is apparently connected to the dark SEKAI. So there's a difference here. So there's SEKAI, like the light SEKAI, and then there's the dark SEKAI. And where our group is, it's apparently connected to the dark SEKAI. And also, another weird thing, apparently the SEKAI is also connected to the Morphin grid from Power Rangers. But apparently we have the regular Morphin grid, which is connected to the light SEKAI, and then Lord Drakkon's Morphin grid, which is basically from the comics, where we have like an evil Tommy Oliver who's trying to become one with the Morphin grid. It's a whole thing. I don't have enough time right now to get into it, and I'm sure none of you want to hear me yap. So yeah, we have Lord Drakkon, who's his Morphin grid, which is connected to the dark SEKAI. So in other words, all of us in the group are connected to Lord Drakkon. So I decide to go onto the balcony of the hotel room that we're staying at, and I end up climbing up to the roof of the hotel where we're at, which, judging by my real life the real life hotel room that I was staying at and the balcony, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I would have fallen down to the concrete. I would have lived because it's not that far down. I would have probably broken my legs and ankles, but for the most part I would have been alive. But yeah, so I don't know how I did in the dream. Well, I mean, I do know. I remember how. Yeah, it's because the hotel room that I stayed at in the dream is completely different from the one that I stayed at, in real life. And by that, I mean, basically just the balcony is different. Yeah. There was, this, roof, covering part, in my real life hotel room balcony, which is just completely gone in the dream. So I could climb up to the roof. And apparently there was also this, it was basically this platform covering in like the roof area. So I didn't get rained on, which is good because apparently it was raining in the dream. And so I just walked around there for a bit. And then we have like this little like, and then we like, it completely switches and changes to Project Sekai, the cards menu where you can view all your cards. And I do have some cards on there. So I'm gonna go like in the order of like the characters in Project Sekai, starting with Miku and of course ending with Mizuki. Well, except Mizuki's not here, but we'll get to that later. So first off, we have Miku. We have Vivid Bad Squad Miku, and the first card that we see is one. And the name of the card is like talking about, I guess, encouragement and stuff, and we can see the Bad Squad Miku in what looks to be like a cave. If I had to guess, it's similar to in one of the episodes of Power Rangers RPM, which I was watching, where Ziggy and Dr. K, they end up getting teleported into like this cave and they have to find a way out. I'd say the cave looks very similar to that. Or like the cave where from where it was like from the remains of Alphabet Soup and the Paleosaurs were found there. Yeah, I watched Power Rangers RPM recently, which by the way, good show. A lot of the stuff can be a bit rushed, and the ending was a bit underwhelming, I'll say that, but overall I wouldn't say the show is just that bad. You know, I'd say it's a good show, in my opinion. Yeah, plus the acting was good. But yeah, anyways, so it basically looked like that. And then we have like this other card. It looked like a trained card. It's basically, it's Anne's outfit from the Repaint My Colors gotcha, but Miku's wearing it. Or no, I think it's more looks like, Kohane's outfit. Yeah. But it was in green. It was Kohane's outfit. I think it was green, right? Well, even if it wasn't, it's basically Kohane's outfit from the Repaint My Colors gotcha, but green. Yeah. It was a trained card. It looked like she was wearing that. And it was in the middle of the city. So I'd say like the plaza from the Street Sekai. Yeah, and then after that, oh, sorry. After that, so after that, we have Mako. But it's more like a Semo Mako, like a scene emo Mako, who looks similar to that of like Reko's band outfit from Your Turn to Die. Yeah, so that's one more thing you could add on there. I'm a fan of Project Sekai, Power Rangers, and Your Turn to Die. Yeah, that's basically all I can really say about it. I think it's like just one or two cards that we see Vicine Mako. If I had to guess, these were trained limited cards for Leo Need Mako. With what we see later. And then after that, we have Anne. Yeah, we have Anne, who has one card. It's basically a trained, and I'd say it's actually just her Repaint My Colors free star card. And then after that we have Akito. His is only a 2-star. And it's like this black outfit. I'd say it looks more of like that, of Kaido's limited card from the Imperial Soldiers gacha. Yeah, that's really all I could say about it. Oh, but it's also like a mix of it's also a mix of like of Akito's 2-star from that detective gacha. It was an and focus event, but it was also a mixed event. And it also had Tsukasa Mizuki. And it was also oh yeah, and there was also Rui. Yeah. And after that, oh right, I completely forgot. I know it's gonna go in order, but whatever. We also have Honami. We have, Honami, but she also looks to be in Anne's outfit from Repaint My Colors, which is interesting. So we have Anne herself, Miku, and Honami, and they're all sharing the same outfit. Same outfit, same colors. Wow. So that's interesting. Yeah. And then we also have a guest appearance of Mizuki's sister, Yuki. Yeah, I don't know how she plays into this either. She doesn't have a card, which makes sense because she's not one of the main cast. Yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah, how do I know that she's here? Well, because, after the menu, scene, my family and I, we go back home to our home, and I'm in my room, and I look out the window, and I see, like, there's this cosplay performance going on in my front yard, apparently. And we see Miku, the Bad Squad Miku, we see Visimo, Meiko, we see Honami, we see Anne, we see Akito, and we also see Yuki there. So that's interesting. And then I look for my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I don't have all of them with me. Yeah, my deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, in real life, it's basically a hero deck, but in the dream, it's just a bunch of random cards put together. And I'm thinking to myself, where the hell is my hero deck? And then I look through my room, and then all of a sudden, it plays like the last few seconds of a music video, for the focus of the song of the event that's going on. And it basically shows like all the characters. We have one of the singers, which is Yuki apparently. We see guitarist, which is Bad Squad Miku for some reason. I guess he's just air guitaring, which is a reference to that one April Fool's event. I'll let you decide which one it is. And then we have another something, I don't know. They all have titles, but I don't really remember them. I just made up the ones for Yuki and Miku. I don't remember the one from Meiko either, but it then shows her. And then we have Anne, who's described as like one of the singers or something. It's basically her like voice type or something. And then we see Anne. And then we see drummer. That's the only one I can remember. And it's Honami. And then we're back in my room for some reason. And I look to my deck box and I see that there's some cards in there. So that's pretty cool. So I have a full deck, but it's all just random cards and none of them are heroes, which is interesting. And then I wake up. So yeah, that's my dream. What do you make of it? I don't know what I make of it. But I will say though, throughout the whole dream, it really died like the only time it was in my the hotel room. It was giving me Danganronpa vibes, which was interesting. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'm currently outside, well, more specifically the shed. And I'm gonna get out of here because it's hot. So, peace out, y'all. I haven't showered in 4 days.